apparel, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment, and you have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool, are you not then partial in yourselves, and are become judges of evil thoughts?
Well, he's partial. Nate is partial in himself and become judges of evil thoughts, because he refers to us as the bummerlights. Well, wait a minute. Okay, let's say we are. Well, we're the poor. So you're judging against. In other words, if we were riding around in fancy cars, Mercedes and stuff like that, and we had like a big, gigantic auditorium and we're teaching people, you probably wouldn't say nothing against us, man. Yeah. So you a judger in yourself, man. You're a judge. You're a judger of wicked thoughts. Yeah. Then you said that we're unlearned. Well, wait a minute. In Acts the 4th chapter, they referred to the apostles as being unlearned men. And how can we not be learned men when we put the spirit on you to make you do what you do, man? Because you wasn't. Hey, you know what made all these guys make these multiple videos? Watching us. Before that, before we came on there, they had a few videos here and there, and they were trying to sell their cassette tapes and their DVDs and all that. And then when we came on there and did the breakdown for free, now all of a sudden, now they're going to break this down and break that down. When back then, Nate was charging for a breakdown. And then he was breaking it down the wrong way.
Oh, can I say this? And Nate, for you to say we're unlearned, Elder Tahar, who's the head elder of us all, you learned under this man, Elder Tahar. So you're so much of a learned man, then who the fuck taught you, or this great knowledge that you got, where'd you get it from? I guess it was a revelation came to you from the heavens, right? Like John the Baptist.
No, the Most High got on us to go into the Cornelius thing. The spirit jumped on Ariah, but the split came. Then the spirit jumped on Gabor. Then we went back and forth with it, and then we all saw that, yep, Cornelius is an Israelite, man. And then and that's the reason why, and you were a judge of an evil thought, because at the main school, we got kicked out because we taught that Cornelius was an Israelite. But we're unlearned. We're unlearned. Keep that in mind. We were unlearned. But now you're teaching that Cornelius is an Israelite. And when you made that video, you didn't say, well, look, I'd like to apologize for going against these guys, and we actually kicked these guys out the school for teaching that Cornelius was an Israelite, but here you are teaching it, man. So what does that make you? That goes back to you being proven that you're nothing but a hypocrite, man. You're nothing but a goddamn hypocrite, man.
It says back in James 2:5, hearken, my beloved brethren.
This is why we get on you. You get mad because we get on you. We get on you because of the wicked. We showing the world. The difference between us and those people, those clowns that follow you, is we know you, man. We go back, almost 20 years, beyond 20 years. We know you, man. We seen your wickedness in person. We seen your hypocrisy, man. All right, the fact that you jumped up and said, because the thing about the Cornelius thing, I said, well, look, let's cast a lot. Because if it would have fell that Cornelius was an Edomite, I would have went with it. I would have shut the hell, whatever. I said, let's cast a lot. So you jumped up without the scripture and said, you can't do that because that's wicked to her. And I asked you in several different videos, and I'm asking you again to give me a scripture where it says casting a lot is wicked. Yep. Give me one scripture. Give me the law where it says casting a lot is wicked. And I won't cast a lot. And I would never open up my mouth saying, look, let's cast a lot, brother. Or brothers. So you were wicked on that. And you still haven't addressed that, man. This is why we get on this guy. Because the reason why we get on him, the reason why we get on Zabak, the reason why we get on Bubble-Eyed Blackfish. Oh, Bubble-Eyed Blackfish, he sold out, man. This guy's doing interviews with this guy, that old dude from Alaska, the pastor, Williams. Something, what's his name? Leslie Williams. He actually did an interview. He was interviewing this guy. Then he did an interview where when he was conversing with this guy, Oliver Stone's son. Because Oliver Stone's son, he's all into filmmaking, but he's into like UFOs and conspiracy theories. That's Oliver Stone's son. So Oliver Stone was going into something, and then this guy cut in and said, he spoke about the sirens, which are mermaids. Now that ain't nothing but a myth, but he said those are the people. When you go back to Genesis, the 6th chapter, about the sons of God laying with the children of men, and out of them came the sirens. You know, the mermaids and the I guess you call them mermans. Mermen and mermaids. He said that goes back to Genesis, the 6th chapter. And they live under the water. And they sing the siren song. And these pirates on the ship, they go to kiss the mermaid or the siren. And all of a sudden she turns into a demon and brings them up under the bottom of the water and kills them. That's why we get on a clown like that. That's why we get on Nate. That's why we get on degenerate Johanna. Because you guys are wicked, man. And then you call us being unlearned. An unlearned person would not go into Revelation 13 and say the mark of the beast is the chip. That's something an unlearned person would say, well, that's Christianity, that's sin. How in the hell can it be sin? It said, and the beast calls all to receive that mark in their foreheads on their right hand. Let's translate it according to you. You're saying that in the beast calls all of them, small and great, to sin. Before the beast came on the scene, people were sinning, man. The beast didn't come on the scene and make people sin. People were sinning under sin before the beast came on the scene, man. And that's why we say you sold out.
This is our 1 Timothy 5:20. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. This is back in James chapter 2, verse 5. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him?
He said, you got them faith Israelites. But you got to go more. You got to do more than going into the word. You got to go out and help people and help the poor. Well, first of all, if we're poor ourselves, how in the hell are we going to help the poor? And going back to what I said a little while ago, that's not our job, man. Our job is not to open up a food pantry and have guys that are teachers supposed to go out there and teach the word to be cutting up bread and cheese to give it to the poor. That's not our job, man. But that's what you're trying to do.
This is Deuteronomy 15:11. For the poor shall never cease out of the land. So it's always going to be poor people, you know. And this is dealing when we were back in the land of Israel, in Jerusalem. All right. So it says, therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thine hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in thy land. That's the point. The point. In thy land.
It said brother. It said brother, not no nigga out there, man. That's right. That's what you're pushing to help. You see, you said we got to build a nation. Well, building a nation is to build the elect, the believers, man. That's our job. Not to just go out to Israelites, whether they know that they're Israelites or not, and just help them. We ain't dealing with them because they're going to be destroyed any damn way.
And then if you help somebody, they're not going to come to you for the word's sake. They're going to come to you because you help them monetarily. You know?
Howard Shai said, you seek me because not because of the miracles that I did, but because you were filled with the loaves. Basically, those people, they were following Yahweh Shai because he was feeding them with physical food. They didn't want the spiritual food like a lot of our people today. They don't want the spiritual food, which will save your life. They want that physical food, which after you take a crap, that's it. That food goes.
It's gone, right?
You know, it's gone.
Right,
you know.
Yeah, and if you try to help, Nate, why don't you go on the street and find some of them homeless jakes out there and bring them into your house? See what's going to happen. Next morning, you're going to wake up on milk crates, and they're going to steal your bed.
You're going to be missing your flat screen TV and your computer, you know, and your jewelry and your wife's jewelry, you know.
Yeah.
They're going to wipe you out.
Yeah, you bring some nigga in your house, he going to pop your woman.
That's right.
That's right. I got a scripture. Now, this is an example of humility because even Yahweh Shai, this is why he did this. to show humility and to show that basically the elect would be poor men. This is Matthew 21:5. It says, "Tell ye the daughter of Zion, behold thy king." Now he's a king. As a matter of fact, he's a king of kings. "Thy king cometh unto thee meek, and sitting upon an ass, and a colt, the foal of an ass." So that's the point. The point is Yahushua being King of Kings, yet he came into Jerusalem when they were praising him, and he was sitting on a donkey. All right, he wasn't sitting on in a